Hey everyone, I'm SpectralStar, and this is my character spotlight video about Devil May Cry's most iconic villain, Vergil. I'll be showcasing Vergil's backstory, attacks, weapons, and forms. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Devil May Cry.
Vergil was the eldest of twin sons born from the demon Sparta and human Eva. Following the death of their mother as children, Vergil and Dante go their separate ways, with Vergil rejecting his humanity and embracing his demonic heritage, contrasting his younger brother's embrace of humanity and initial rejection of the demonic. Stoic and reserved, Vergil displays a willingness to do anything in his quest to obtain the power of his father, Sparta. The Yamato is Vergil's trademark dark forged blade appearing in Devil May Cry 3, and Devil May Cry 4. It is a legendary sword that was once wielded by his father Sparta, and was left to Vergil as a keepsake. Vergil's Yamato is a faster weapon than Dante's Rebellion, but has weaker power and range. Yamato can be compared to Agni and Rudra in its role, although it has a completely different moveset.
No talking. Good.
Beowulf is a set of flash gauntlets and greaves, appearing in Devil May Cry 3, which originate from Beowulf the Light Beast. It is wielded by both Vergil and Dante during the course of the game. Dante can acquire the weapon in Mission 14, while Vergil starts the game with this devil arm in his scenario of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition and in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition.
I told you that I remembered your rancid scent. No matter where you run to, you can never hide from me. You're not the one I faced before. But this smell, there are two of them. That excellent Sparta had two sons.
Vergil's Beowulf cannot charge attacks like Dante's, but overall is more powerful. The Sparta and its unawakened form, the Force Edge, is the beloved demon-forged sword wielded by the Dark Knight Sparta himself, and magically imbued with his power. Throughout the series, the sword is recognized as a source of godlike power, and in both Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 4, it was the main objective of the villains. It is Dante's default weapon in Devil May Cry, and Trish's in Devil May Cry 2 and 4 Special Edition. In addition, Vergil is able to summon spectral versions of the Force Edge as his summoned swords. Vergil can also use Yamato and Force Edge together. Finally, while firing his summoned swords, they cannot propel Vergil like Ebony and Ivory can propel Dante. They can still juggle enemies, can be used without interrupting other actions, and can be used to guard himself or to surround the enemy. Instead of Dante's legendary Dark Knight Dante and super legendary Dark Knight Dante costumes, which allow him to assume Sparta Devil Trigger, Vergil possesses the Corrupt Vergil and Super Corrupt Vergil costumes, which allow him to assume his Nilo Angelo Devil Trigger. While in human form in either incarnation, his appearance is similar to Dante's legendary Dark Knight Dante look, except without the monocle, and has evil red eyes, a pale complexion, a darker purple coat with yellow borders, and highly noticeable dark veins in his face. As Nilo Angelo, Vergil becomes noticeably stronger than Dante would in his Devil Trigger form, and his entire moveset changes to the one he possessed in the first game. His armor and Zweihander serve as his weapons and both inflict dark elemental damage. He attacks with slow but strong sword slashes, punches and kicks that generate an azure-colored flame. He can also charge up to fire explosive azure blasts of energy with either weapon. Nilo Angelo still retains his air trick, but comes in the form of vanishing in a blaze of azure flame instead of a blur. While the powerful armor gives him higher percentage to flinching, he is noticeably slower than his original devil form.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some guts.
Vergil also has the same healing capabilities as his brother Dante, which makes him an impressive foe to fight. When it comes to dealing damage, it's hard to keep him down.
Please, accept it.
Invitation, huh? This party's getting crazy. Let's rock. Don't bet on it.
With all of these forms and weapons, Vergil becomes a torrent of pain and suffering for his enemies. Dante always has his hands full when dealing with his older brother Vergil, and I personally have a hard time imagining anyone defeating this demonic foe. Vergil is indeed a powerful opponent that is inhumanely skilled at a variety of weapons and is devilishly intelligent. With Yamato at his side and a burning will to become strong like his father Sparta, will he be able to cut down one of the most intimidating and insane villains Final Fantasy has to offer? Come back next week for a hard look at Final Fantasy's most popular villain, Sephiroth, the One-Winged Angel.